Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing. Time after.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers, and it comes your way next.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Still November, but some serious snowfall joining us here tonight. And here we go from Lambeau. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
For 3 years, well, we waited on Jordan Love. He got to watch one of the greats do it in Aaron Rodgers, and it wasn't until last year they finally gave him the keys. Well, and the wait was worth it. He put on a show a season ago. 32 touchdowns, just 11 interceptions in a year that nobody anticipated the Packers, and so many of their young players could grow and emerge into a playoff team. They did just that. Nobody questioned Jordan Love's physical traits. It was the accuracy. It was the anticipation. It was the nuance to play in the position. He answered all of those and more with the breakout season a year ago.
Play fake, it's Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Shotgun now for Love. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing his Love on third. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's good for our Green Bay Packers.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They stick with Jacobs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Flush down out to his left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 5th-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's a chain up the middle. Juke the defender. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They just get the play off. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This one's taken in by Hill. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. From the red zone now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. Nixon now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Let's go. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Love out of the shotgun. He's on the move. He's running for it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Love from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 31-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers. With it, 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa. Has his man, it's Smythe. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. They send Hill right. Tua off the play fake. Pass cut by Smythe. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Still first down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. That brings us to the break. The visiting Dolphins holding an early advantage. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. The big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous, and if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse. But I can tell you as a fan, these are the games you love to watch.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. D. Eskridge to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's Hill on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Here's A-Chain running right. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 21. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 27. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 12. Brings up 3rd down.
To the air with Love. That finds Jacobs complete. And this one doesn't go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. A-Chain running to the right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Tungavailoa. Taken in by Smith. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A run now with Achane. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tua. This one's caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Trying to run it in, Achane. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes.
And in for the Miami touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Dolphins make it a 24-point ball game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Nixon now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Love. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Punt taken near midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Miami offense headed out there now. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Achane. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Here's Tua. Has the connection with Smythe. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Dolphins can rest easy with a 3-score lead. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes...
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Dolphins keep running away with this. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out now runs the Packer offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go. 10, 6, mega. 6.
Another try following the sack. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Love from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And these guys don't normally have to deal with the wintry weather when they take the field, but they adapted marvelously to these adverse conditions and get to take a win home now to their much warmer temperatures. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Green Bay.